Does your horse go over any bridge combo, or do you need just help in your execution of your bridge, your departure, or your approach? Well, stick around for this video. Hello, my name is Roberto and I'm an EXCA Judge. I just wanted to make these videos to improve your scores in the EXCA. And many of us will get our scores and wonder why our score might be a 6.5, but if you look back at the video, you can easily see that, oh, it's because maybe I shied away, or maybe it's because the horse opened up his mouth, and then there you go, you got docked the point. I'm a little conservative on the scoring side, so I'll ding people for mouth gaping and shying away and head tossing, and if you lose cadence, and I just want to do that just so we can improve the sport. And so here are some videos to help you improve your scoring. I do think if you guys can look at the rule book on number 9, it really talks about penalties and awards that could really help you out, because going from a 6 to a 7 or to an 8, there are big differences, and you just want to know what to do to improve your scores. Alright, so here's the EXCA scoring and judging system. I encourage you to pause the video and see how there's 3 components per obstacle. There's the approach, the execution of the obstacle, and the departure. So here's a real nice run. I like the rating down to a safe speed for the approach. The narrow bridge I think is best executed at a walk. He has real nice soft hands and the horse is centered and depart centered. Overall I gave them a 7. So in this obstacle there is a trot for a second right here in this approach, and then he went to a walk. But again, I think that it was a real nice way that he rated down to a safe speed, and then controls it at the walk, taking in consideration the horse is big, the obstacle for itself. He trots out, so I think maybe if he kept the speed the same for approach and depart, he would have gotten the point, but it was still good. Pause the video to read the rulebook's description on the bridge. So what are your options for when your horse is refusing the bridge in the EXCA? You have 30 seconds to complete the obstacle, so here are some suggestions to help you attempt it. So option 1, attempt it and don't waste time. Take a few seconds and nod at the judge and move on. I'd scored this with about a 1 overall. This is, you're not going to be able to successfully do the obstacle, so you'll nod and move on. So with option number 2, this is if you're approaching the obstacle and then all of a sudden you get struck with the refusal that you weren't predicting. I would say that you got to do something, move them around, and I'd score this a 2. The Giants get a score, about to get something done. There we go. So option number 3 is taking the full 30 seconds, but remember it's a race. The judge blows a whistle at 30 seconds. He may allow more time if progress is being made, but ask your judge if you want to know ahead of time. Don't start yanking or spurring. Your horsemanship score will go down. I'd score this a 4, and because at the very last second, sometimes the horses just go through it. So he's about to go through it right now, and then as he goes off, he kind of comes off to the side, so he still gets all the other points too. The 2 important things to remember is to not restart the obstacle. If you make 2 steps on the obstacle and then come off, I would just say keep going, and your score won't improve if you try to get back on. Make it up on the next one. Do not dismount and lead your horse. That's not the obstacle. It's considered schooling and can be perceived as rude, so ask your judge if they're okay with it. But I'm not okay with it, and at the higher shows like state, regional, national, or world level, you should already have your horse going over it, so get your horse listening from the saddle. So some horse training tips to practice at home is to make sure that you make the obstacles their happy place. Make the corrections away from the obstacle. Caliber here shies away from the half pipe, so he's not listening to my left leg and staying centered. So I'm going to make the correction away from the obstacle, doing the counter bend, getting him to go to the right and listening to my left leg, and then I'm going to come back to doing the obstacle and he does much better the second time. He looks at it, but he does listen to my left leg. You really want to make sure you do it at a walk first and master it there because it's amplified with speed. Whether you're at a walk, trot, or canter, it lowers your departure score to depart off-centered, and it gets amplified with speed. So try counting 2 full seconds after your front legs come down so that your whole horse has left the obstacle. Count 1 1000, 2 1000, and then ask for the departure in the direction needed. Here's Johnny and Draco departing at a walk. 1 1000, 2 1000, and he departs. And now at a trot, departing 1, 2, and departing at a lope. 1, 2, depart. So in conclusion, practice a whole lot, and remember we all make mistakes. Judges cannot give a 0 if there's a valid attempt. So just like Caliber there, keep on trying and give it your best. So a big thank you to Johnny. He's always building and setting up the obstacles so that I can get the horses ready and that we can be filming. And he's always ready for anything. And he's also on his world champion horse Draco, so a big thank you to him. I hope you guys liked the video. Please like and subscribe and comment down below. Let us know what you guys want in the next video. It helps us out figure out what we should do for the next video. So please do all of that and have a good one. Bye-bye.